She had always been drawn to simple, down-to-earth men, but her mother insisted she marry the wealthy young heir of their small town. Reluctantly, Annie made herself look plain for their meeting, hoping to just go through the motions. To her surprise, the young man was smitten with her anyway and wanted to sign a marriage contract on the spot, but Annie felt nothing for him. In fact, his smug, self-important attitude turned her off completely. Sure, his family was the only nobility in town, but she wasn't about to waste her youth in a loveless marriage just to please others. On her way home, her head was pounding as she tried to figure out how to turn him down. But before she could come up with a plan, the young heir showed up at her door with an endless parade of wedding gifts, took her hand, and poured out his love along with promises of their future together. Annie gently declined his proposal. He was impressive in every way, but she was determined to find the kind of love she'd always dreamed of. As he left, he told her that love is like a delicate flower. It needs to be tempered by reality and money before it can truly bloom. But Annie firmly believed that true love couldn't be measured in dollars and cents. Real love comes from a deep emotional connection between two hearts. Her defiance brought a sharp rebuke from her mother, who didn't want Annie to follow in her own footsteps chasing after love. She knew firsthand how exhausting and stressful that path could be. Her mother's words cut through Annie's romantic fantasies like an axe. When dreams of love collide with a harsh reality of putting food on the table, the poor are left with impossible choices. Annie was troubled by what her mother said, and it wasn't until her father, who had always been her biggest cheerleader, came to her side that she found some peace. But she never expected him to say, "This is the best opportunity you'll ever get. A comfortable life and a worry-free home will help you forget all about hardship." Her father had worked his whole life trying to escape poverty and never made it. He'd come to understand that some people are simply born at the finish line. Her mother's criticism and her father's reasoning hit Annie like a storm.